Kia ora. I'm just going to talk through my storyboard for the writer. There's much more detail on the storyboard itself, but for time's sake, I'm just going to describe key moments and the central provocations that I've played with. For scene 1, the central provocation I use is the illusion of neutrality is created and destroyed. So we start in the theatre space, which is at this point presented as a neutral space. And that is debated throughout the course of the scene. As a masking device, there's a huge inflated white wall behind them. At the end of the scene, the writer takes a white wall, cuts open the mask, and hundreds of pink balloons fly out that will form the baby shower of scene 2. Scene 2, the central provocation I was working with, a repetitive undoing of each other's work, a durational dance in which lovelessness slowly fills the room, and Pina Bausch's task of dances of the opposite gender undoing each other's work within her shows was an inspiration for this exploration. So we begin with a dance to a classic love song between writer and boyfriend. Writer pulls away, music cuts out, and then as their dialogue unfolds between them, the baby shower is built up. When the boyfriend proposes, stage management will fire confetti guns, and when the girlfriend refuses, stage management will pop all of the balloons on stage, clean it up, and pack it all into boxes until writer is left alone on stage with nothing but a series of boxes and a helium balloon that says "Feel better soon." Scene 3. Central provocation I was interested in was there should be no looking. Actors should do. So Samil enters the stage and asks the audience to close their eyes for the duration of the scene. The scene will then unfold as written, but instead of the actors delivering their dialogue, Samil will narrate the actor's action. And when the tribe enters, they will destroy the set of scene 2 and reconstruct it. And they will do this by tearing down the backdrop of scene 2, which is detailed in my storyboard, which will expose 4 sets of scaffolding on wheels, and then they will move the scaffolding to reformat the stage into a circular formation. And they will tap out the contents of all of the boxes, so they'll essentially make a huge mess of the set, clipping up all of the furniture of scene 2 onto the scaffolding asides from the bed. Scene 3, we begin with the writer alone on stage, standing in the remnants this is scene 4. Begin with the writer standing alone on stage, standing in the remnants of scene 3. She is standing in front of the 2 pairs of shoes from scene 2. The director makes his way on stage using a broom to clear his pathway, puts on the boyfriend's shoes, the dialogue begins, the scene unfolds, lights go down. Scene 5, lights go up on writer and girlfriend sitting at the table and chairs of scene 2. Everything is identical, aside from the fact that it is much bigger and there's more of it, so there's now an absurd amount of rose petals and a feast on the dinner table. The entire set is now covered in plastic, and this will be done using builder's plastic placed over the whole set. Stage management, all wearing the heels of scene 2, cover the scaffolding in plastic wrap. The scene unfolds, meaning the dialogue between writer and girlfriend occurs. After the sex scene between writer and girlfriend, stage management re-enters carrying plastic bin bags. They begin to deconstruct the bed, and they remove all of the bedding, the mattressing. They cover the bed base in blue tape, and the bed will now resemble a boxing ring. As the girlfriend tells the story of Picasso's Lovers, Kanye's Bound 2 starts playing. 2 women wearing boxing gear into the boxing ring, and as the girlfriend delivers her last line, the boxing bell sounds, and they begin to fight to one line which is looped in Bantu: "I know you're tired of loving with no body to love." The music cuts out, the women keep boxing until one of them cannot get up. Lights down, end of show. And those are the key moments of the storyboard.